Hello, and thank you for joining us on another episode of Bulldog Blitz. I'm Don Hammock, Sports Information Director at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. We're coming to you after a disappointing 38-13 loss to Co-Lin here at ALMA Memorial Stadium. We'll talk with Coach Jack Wright about the game, and we'll also introduce you to offensive lineman Jacob Shoemaker. Later on in the show, we'll talk with golf coach Tommy Snell about his 2018-2019 Bulldogs team, which is coming off a national championship season. Stick around. On the field with Mississippi Gulf Coast head coach Jack Wright. Jack, that was a tough one tonight. Looked like we kind of shot ourselves in the foot repeatedly during the evening.
Yeah, you know, we didn't play well. I didn't coach well. You know, there's a lot of things that I would take back. They were the better football team tonight. The game could have been, you know, a lot closer. We could have had a chance had we played better early, I think, and taken advantage of some opportunities early, especially in the first quarter. We lost out on those, and then things kind of got out of hand.
We had 14 penalties for 120-something yards. That was it seemed like we'd get a stop and they'd get a first down from a penalty. It happened over and over again, it felt like.
Yeah, I mean, very disappointed in that. You know, looking back over the course of the season, we've been very fortunate on penalties and turnovers, and both of those things bit us hard tonight. We got to go in and look at the film and really figure out what those problems are and get those fixed as coaches, but obviously those hurt us pretty bad.
Yeah, we're still able to run for 200 yards, so there is some production coming from the offense.
Yeah, I mean, we were, you know, offensively we moved the ball at times, just so inconsistent, and go back to the penalties that come back and put you in long situations. So I don't know, you know, what the answer is here before looking at the film, so I'll be anxious to go in there and check it out and see what we can get fixed.
Got Southwest next week. You get a good week of practice and try and turn things around, get back on the winning foot.
Yeah, you know, we're going to try to stay positive. I still stand by the fact that I think this is a good team. I know for sure we have a bunch of really good kids, and so I think we'll be positive. I think we'll have a good week. And, you know, next week we're going to get on the bus and go to Southwest.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Game day is crazy. One thing I was not prepared for when I came to Alcorn was Alcorn football season. I mean, there's people from everywhere, and that's when you again get that feeling of family. Everybody knows somebody, and even if they don't know you, they're just so welcoming.
One thing I can say about Alcorn is that we don't boast, we let our work speak for us. As a school, as a university, we don't have to talk about another school or how someone is not doing this. We just let our work speak for us, because at the end of the day, you know, we all have a common goal of trying to succeed, and that's really what matters.
Alcorn is honestly just, it's truly, when I think of Alcorn, I think of family.
I would encourage people to come to Alcorn, because if you're looking for a great way to connect with people, to also get your degree, and also to enjoy college, I would definitely choose Alcorn.
Be brave, go further.
We are Alcorn.
Choose to be brave.
Choose Alcorn.
Alcorn proud, brave strong.
Alcorn is where you belong.
Offensive lineman Jacob Shoemaker is a big reason for the Bulldogs' rushing success this season. Let's meet Jacob.
I started Pee Wee. I started 5 years old. Like hitting people and, you know, moving other people against their will. That's what really gets me going. When I played Pee Wee, I was actually the running back, and then got over the weight limit, and then I became offensive lineman and stuck with it. Coach George was the main reason. He's a very good coach. He, you know, has taught me a lot to know about offensive line, and I feel like he can put me in a better place. So I'd have to say run and pass blocking, actually. Yeah, he. I mean, I was decent in it in high school, and when I came here, it just improved throughout the 2 years. Coach Wright, he's a great coach. He, you know, does everything right. He plays, you know, makes everybody come together as a team, and he's just a great all-around person. Classroom is great. Teachers help a lot. The teachers are, they're in it to win it. They help you anything you want. They're there to help. Yeah, Professor Roth for zoology, he helps a lot. He gives, any problems I have, he'll come, I can go to his office, he'll help me. I'd like to go into wildlife conservation and go into a Ducks Unlimited program and, conserve wildlife in that area. I like hunting and fishing, a bunch of that, duck hunting. I go 100 miles offshore and catch tuna and duck hunting. I've killed, shot a bunch of wood ducks and stuff. Facilities are top notch. They're great, great atmosphere to be around. Not a bunch of JUCOs in Mississippi have team meeting rooms like we do. We have a full-size team meeting room for every position. So it's great to have it. Compared to last year's team, they were kind of individual. This year, everybody stuck together and, has become a team. And I think we have a great future. My dad, he played for D'Iberville, he played fullback. My mom, she grew up playing softball. My sister's playing softball.
Everyone has a similar choice to make, to coast through life or do more. Take advantage of financial aid. Take a class for college credit or a degree. Take stock of your goals and work smart toward accomplishing them. And you can do so much more than coast through life. Gulf Coast Through Life at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College.
Coach Tommy Snell and his Bulldogs golf team is coming off a dream 2017-2018 season, which saw them win the national championship. Let's meet Coach Snell, Bryce Wilkinson, and the rest of the Bulldogs golf team as they prepare for the 2018-19 season.
Last year was incredible. We fought all year long to get better and better, and it culminated in a national championship. It came right down to the wire, as everybody knows. We won by a shot. It was incredible, and we're just trying to build on that this year. We want to repeat. Well, I have 4 sophomores. I've got Graham Evans, Bryce Wilkinson, Miles Jackson, and Carter Nicholson. And they're all vying for, 1 through 5. They're all playing well. I just had Graham and Bryce finished second in the last tournament we played in. So they're all playing well. So it's nice having that leadership, those 4 guys to kind of help the freshmen, get around. I'm expecting him to just keep getting better every day. We were in the locker room yesterday working on his putting, and he's the kind of kid who wants to get better every day, and he will. He's worked hard, and he deserves everything that he gets. He's been, in the national championship last 2 days, freshman shooting 69-72. That was incredible. Bryce is Bryce. Bryce just hits it on the button every time. He hits it solid. His putting's coming around. He's really working hard on it. He didn't play well last weekend, but still finished second in the tournament, testament to how good he really is. And I expect him to be a leader. He's a sophomore now, and he's just an incredible player.
Last year was pretty amazing. At the beginning of the year, we weren't playing so well. And towards the end of the year, we really turned it around and turned to a completely different team and ended up getting a national championship. So it's pretty good. Yeah, getting the Phil Mickelson Award and being freshman of the year was really surprising to me after the way I played. I felt like I didn't play my absolute best, but ended up still getting it, so that's good. This summer I played a lot. I played a lot of golf, a lot of travel tournaments. I really worked hard on my short game because I felt like that's what needed the most improvement. So I felt like it's gotten a lot better than where it was last year, and I'm pretty excited to see what's going to happen in this coming fall and spring.
Miles is an interesting golfer because he didn't miss many tournaments all year long, but in the spring he just fell off. And that happens in golf. It doesn't mean that anything bad. In golf, it just happens. There's cycles, there are hills and valleys, just like in any sport. Well, I like them all. They're all great kids. Everybody who asks me about the national championship, I keep telling them, not only, did we win, but we won with 8 great kids. And now we have, it's a large team. We have 12 on the team, and I like them all. They're all great kids. They seem to be getting along. And, they're a unit. They're a team. They really are a team. John is, he is an incredible player. He's very talented, getting used to the States. He's a friend of a friend. A kid who used to play for me, Marcus Fox, told me about him, and said he was a good kid and a good player, and he's both. It's turned out that's been a nice addition to the team. And I've got a couple guys, Cameron Mobley, freshman, came out first tournament, shot 72, 65, 75. That's incredible for a freshman. I think he finished 3rd or 4th in a big event. I mean, big event. And then Jake CROSSON played really well this last tournament. Excuse me. And they're all have their, they're all different players, which is good. And I try to teach them, hey, own your swing, own your style, and don't try to be like anybody else. You be like yourself, and they seem to be doing that. Graham has been struggling with his game. He's worked hard on it, and seems to be coming around, because now he finished 2nd, his first all-tournament team, and the sky's the limit for him. And then the rest of the freshmen, Oliver and Hayden and Patrick, they're all in HAMP. It's hard to remember them all with 12 people, but I mean, they're all capable of shooting par or under par any day. So it's going to be a competitive year. It's going to be fun qualifying. It's good for me as a coach. Yeah, I mean, the first tournament, after the first day, all 5 teams were 4 shots of each other. And yeah, I mean, it's just, we talked about it when we were up there. The MACJC in golf has gotten better every year. And it's unfortunate that some of the teams dropped their programs, but some of them are coming back. Northeast has already announced they're coming back. I've heard rumors that Northwest and East Central are looking to come back. I wish Pearl River and Southwest would, they used to be in the league. And, we would welcome them. We'd love to have them. Listen, we couldn't be as good as we are if we didn't have the cooperation from all the golf courses on the coast. I mean, all of them are just so welcome. Here we are at Pine Bur, and it's the closest course, and tomorrow we'll be at Grand Bear and Windance, Rick Carter and all of them. And one of my former players is the pro down there now, Rory Nelson. But it's all along the coast. Everybody, Diamond Head, Shell Landing, and the Great Southern, Sunkiss, they're all just so nice to the guys. And the guys, we'll do anything for them as well.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Bulldog Blitz. We'll see you next week from Summit after the Bulldogs play Southwest.